guys, welcome to my majestical world. My name is Jessica, and here I hope to inspire your creativity and empower you to see, know, and feel the beauty within you, around you, and for you. And in today's video, we are going to be making Christmas candy. Not following a recipe, so we're just going to be doing trial and error together, and we're going to try our hand at making coffee chocolate truffles. And now we're going to get started. So for our ingredients, you're going to need 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 pack of your instant coffee, a pack of semi-sweet morsels, chocolate morsels, almond bark, some Baker's unsweetened chocolate, and 100% cacao powder. I'm actually using this Baker's, this Pampered Chef microwave. I think it's like a pasta maker, but I always melt my chocolate in it. And it goes to the microwave. You just start at 1 minute, and then and then 30 seconds from there, stirring as we melt our chocolate. So first thing we do is we put in our chocolate morsels. Then we're going to put in 4 blocks of our almond bark. And almond bark basically makes any candy that you're making or any truffles that you're making, it just makes it to kind of sit a little more firm, a little bit longer. And now we're going to put in about 2 ounces of our unsweetened chocolate. And we need to open up our condensed milk. And then we're just going to pour this on top of our chocolate. Put our lid on. And then it goes to the microwave for 1 minute. So we have warmed up for 1 minute. We're going to take our spoon, stir things around. We'll put our lid back on and put it in for another minute. We're getting somewhere. Now we're going to put in our instant coffee. Stir this in. You can already see it starting to thicken up. So for this point forward, we're only going to put it in for 30-second increments. It's thickening up very nicely. 1 more round of 30 seconds and we will be finished melting our chocolate. Okay, so now you can see how thick but yet smooth this is. And we're going to put it in our glass pie dish. All right, so our chocolate ganache has cooled down enough to start making balls. And we're going to take a cookie. We've placed out our parchment paper, and we've also already put our cocoa powder in a pan to start rolling our balls in once they cool just a smidge. All right, so we're gonna just start dipping these out. You don't want to let it cool too much because you don't want it to be too hard that you cannot roll the balls together. So I thought that we would make these truffles together because I've already made the Oreo balls, the haystacks, but we used pretzels for our haystacks, the chocolate covered nuts, and cereal candy. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put them in little containers to mail to my family. But just to kind of keep the nostalgia and the spirit of Christmas alive, I like to send them like a little box of a Christmas explosion. And when that doesn't have to be anything too crazy. It honestly is just some homemade candies every year, maybe a few homemade cookies, and just little treats that remind me of Christmases growing up, or just things that I think would put a smile on their face. This time of year is exceptionally hard to be away from my family, even though I have started to create new traditions and new memories. Even those traditions have been pretty much interrupted this year because of not really being able to be in crowded spaces. And I'm really trying to take the time this year to be grateful for the small things, and to really take that moment of gratitude for the people that are in my life, because this year my family has seen some loss, as well as people that I used to be part of their family. It's a hard time. And I realize that I'm very fortunate to be at this phase in life and to just be where I'm at, doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying to continue to do little things that still keep the magic alive for myself, and maybe share a little joy to those around me. That is why I decided to do this group of holiday videos this year. It's just, I hope that it brings a little joy. I hope that maybe it gives you a little company, maybe inspires you to do a couple of things. I feel like this is just a way to really kind of share the joy in whatever way that we have possible, whatever means that we have, and especially reaching out to those that we know may be. Chill, everybody. Getting a massive storm. So she's preparing the driveway and the house. She's our outdoor caretaker. Part of Christmas to me is reaching out to the community that may feel a little lonely. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to take our little dollops of truffles, roll them into little balls, and we're just gonna drop it in the powder. And then they're done once we do that. And so we're gonna do all the truffles. I know when I was younger, and I guess part of reaching out and ministering is because when I was younger, we were always doing something. Being a preacher's kid, you basically grow up, and a preacher's job is not a Sunday gig. It's a everyday kind of gig. Call it a gig, call it a career, call it a calling. But that was part of Christmas. That was part of life in general, but especially around the holidays, we would go to the nursing home. And right now you can't go to the nursing home, but there are lots of people that are at home that haven't seen or been around a lot of people. So I'm going to try to deliver some of these to some of those people in our area that have made a difference in my life. Going back to my original story, we'd get dressed up and we would go to the nursing home and we would sing Christmas carols, and then we would go door to door to the nursing home, to the people in the nursing home, and we would drop them off some candy or just say hello, or if they couldn't make it to like the community room, we would sing them their own personal Christmas, give them their own little personal Christmas concert. I guess that probably is called caroling. So we would go caroling at the nursing home. And to me, that's also what Christmas is. Like, is getting out of your normal everyday life and your normal everyday routine and doing something different to bring a smile on someone else's face, to share the joy. With this year being how it's been, what better year to get outside of my comfort zone to really try to share the love, share the joy, and maybe offer a smile. It's kind of hard to get a smile without being able to see a smile, but you can see people's smiles in their eyes. You know, you can see a lot about people with their eyes. So I'm very grateful for, I grew up the way that I grew up, which got me out of my comfort zone and helped me to see people as people. And so it helps me to kind of stay warm in what seems at times a cruel world. I hope these videos inspire you to join me in making the world just a little more beautiful, a little softer, one with a little more hope. I would love to hear any stories of traditions that maybe your family had that were not technically everybody else's traditions, that really brought joy from a Christmas past. I only have 2 more truffles left to do. I mean, honestly, you could put 3 or 4 of these truffles in with a little bag, and then like the little mini bottles of wine. That would be great to take to someone, that as a little warm you up kind of gift. I may do a couple of those for some people around here. All right, so these are pretty much set. I will let them cool for just a little bit longer, but in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and start filling up our little cookie bins to pack up to ship off. Now we're going to fill up our little bins to put in our boxes to ship away. That's the last bit of our Christmas treats that need to go out, and thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment below and tell me about your favorite Christmas memories or your favorite Christmas traditions that were not typical Christmas traditions. Have a great day, and I'll see you later, creators.